I will make you pay! So did my world come to an end. And for 3 long years, I sat in that pit of darkness and fed. Devouring demons. So I could live. So I could live long enough to kill him. And be my brother's vengeance. Where is he?
First, there will be a test. It will decide if you are worth teaching.
Well, that happened. And now that all of that emotional damage is out of the way, let's learn about quick stepping. If you hold the guard button and time the flick of the left stick just in time, you can quick step. If you quick step, you do expend a little bit of soul gauge, but you do get rewarded because if you time it well enough, you get a soul out of it, which is really, really nice. Now you can also see there how if that magic attacks, like the spell that Sarah was trying to cast there, it shows you where the AoE is going to land, and if you move out of it well enough, then you can just completely avoid taking damage from the magic AoE. This is something that you haven't been able to do in many other Tales games, mostly because this game works just a little bit differently than a classic Tales game ordinarily would. You notice how I'm running around on the battlefield freely, instead of running on a horizontal with my opponent. That's because this game doesn't actually have the linear motion battle system that the Tales series is known for. It's been foregone in exchange for having free run active 100% of the time, which I really enjoy.
Why are you holding back?
You noticed. Well done. You pass.
Of course. His Moloch would never be so weak as that.
I am his Moloch no longer. First, let me tell you what has transpired these past 3 years. There are exorcists now throughout the land, challenging the reign of demons with the help of...
Tell me. Tell me where Artorias is.
You may find him in the capital city of Logris in Midgand. You won't stop to listen? I can tell you what it was you saw that night. That night, the ritual he performed shifted the very course of the world. A host of Malachim descended, and with their strength, the emergent exorcists quelled the demon tide. Now, he serves as leader of the Exorcists' Abbey, an institution that enjoys the unconditional faith of the kingdom and public. A shield to guard the people and a sword against demons, Artorius Colbrand, the world's savior.
With power stolen by sacrificing Laphicet.
Indeed. But his power is not yet absolute. The man can still be killed.
Why are you doing this?
Make a successful escape from this place, and I'll explain.
Escape? So that's your game. Fine. I don't care what the world thinks of me. What matters is my vengeance against Artorius. That's all.
I have shattered your yoke. We must hurry.
And with that, hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of Berseria. I don't know how much of this so far hour-and-a-half long recording session I've blended into, or how many episodes I've blended them into, but this is definitely going to be at least the start of a new episode where, now that we have the help of Ceres, it's time to bust out of this joint. We're busting out of here, see? Apparently, putting us in a giant pit wasn't enough, but we have to be put in the bottom of a huge-ass prison complex, too. So, let's head on over this way.
You will need equipment. There are weapons in the room ahead.
Oh, well that's convenient, I guess. What room ahead? I don't see a room ahead. I like the music here. I'll let you have a listen to it. Not too intense, but it definitely has that sweet, little bit to it that really lets you drive home how much Velvet has gone from being pure cinnamon bun to oh so much edge.
No one raised the alarm.
I can see that.
Take what you need from here.
Oh. I guess these are just corpses now. Well, anyway, what we need is this treasure chest over here, but I wanted to collect that little treasure first.
It looks like they kept prisoners' effects in here.
Rope. This will be useful. Quite a blade.
I know that sword. Stormhowl. What is it doing here?
Well, it's too big for me.
You're not taking it? It's a celebrated masterpiece.
And if I can't use it, it's worthless. All right.
Are you ready then?
What's going on here?
Alright, there we go. Now we've got our full-on edge outfit going for us.
An exorcist orderly.
Now, if we take a look at our arts here, I don't think we've actually learned anything new since then, so we basically have all of the same arts we've had before. We don't have gouging spin on anything. Let's go like that, I think, and then we'll leave the other two up to the side.
You didn't even flinch.
I already told you. I am his Moloch no longer.
Is there a ship waiting?
So you already know we're on an island.
Yes. I've learned that this is a prison island for violent criminals, and that there are scores of demons locked away here. Demons say lots of things when they don't want you to eat them.
The prison has docks at both the front and rear entrances. Our ship is on the back side.
Got it. The back docks.
And we got rope to go along with that too. Excellent. But anyway, something I actually want to talk about real quick while we are making our way through the prison island is that, well, we can't go this way for starters, is that cutscene that we just saw with Artorias betraying Lafayette and Velvet is something I'm going to have to wait to discuss for a little while.
That's a special mass of mana. Think of them as the souls belonging to a family of Malakim. They appeared all over after the Advent 3 years ago.
Another after effect of the Advent.
If you collect enough of them, you might be able to solicit the cooperation of a Moloch family.
And I'm supposed to take your word for it?
I'm not forcing you to do anything. Whether you collect them or not is up to you.
I might as well pick them up. I'll use every tool at my disposal.
Indeed. You'll have to if you want your revenge.
Anyway, yeah, these are important for later. I'll talk about them later. The cutscene with the Advent, since they name-dropped it now, I can refer to it as such, is actually a little bit different in the Japanese version of the game than it is in the American version of the game. I won't show the full animation of it.
Guards coming. 2 of them.
This way.
Did you hear? The path around the island is off limits now. They say the ground's weak and could collapse.
The path that goes under the watchtower? That's alright. Nobody uses it anyway.
True, but it was a nice shortcut to the docks.
A shortcut to the docks. Under the watchtower.
A number of guards have gone missing. It would seem we have intruders on the island. All exorcists, break into 2 groups and converge at the front and rear gates.
Understood. No one will get past us.
Stay sharp. The threat could be serious.
Yes, sir.
This isn't going to be easy.
Then we'll need reinforcements of our own. Where are the cells?
They should be on this floor. You plan on involving the other prisoners?
I'll use any tool I have at my disposal.
Like I was saying, that cutscene in the Japanese version, and I'm not going to show the whole animation off here, but that cutscene in the Japanese version is significantly more graphic than the American version. I believe, if it's still up on YouTube, I can link you to the video for it, but that's all I'm really going to say about that.
Who in the blazes are you?
Let's see. Oh, it's just telling us about switching our targets. You can, if you're holding RB to see information about a target, you can then flick the stick to the right or the left stick to change which enemy you're targeting. That's all that basically wants to, or that's all that was basically talking about. But yeah, that's not the first, and it will not be the last case of censorship that happened when this game came stateside, but it's the one that I at least know the most about, anyway.
I'm opening every door to every cell. We're getting off this island.
What the hell? You serious?
Split into 2 groups and rush the front and rear gates. Break through the gates and you'll have a ship.
But aren't they guarded by exorcists? I mean, that pirate Von Eyfried's the only one who's ever broken out of here.
And he didn't pull it off just by himself. He was hauled out by some old exorcist named Melchior or something.
Von Eyfried? And Melchior.
I won't force you. You want to rot in here? Then rot.
I'm with you. Anything's better than another day in this rat
Let's
hole.
do it. I'm going home to my family.
Me too!
Yeah!
Let me out,
Rogues
girl!
like us are always
I'm
up for a
sick of the
gamble.
slop they feed us!
Ceres.
Let's go! We'll murder those exorcists!
Open all the doors!
That ought to draw the attention of the guards. In the meantime, we'll search for that watchtower. From there, we can follow the outer path down to the docks.
So you're leaving them all to their fates?
I told you, we'll use any tool I need.
Oh, we've got a dialogue bubble over here. I guess one of the prisoners who didn't run out with the stampede. Oh, it's this
You're
guy.
not going to escape?
Don't underestimate the exorcists. They're all gonna die like dogs. Or goblins.
This abbey that's in charge of this place. They're that amazing?
Amazing doesn't even begin to cover it. The exorcists of the abbey joined forces with the kingdom of Midgand. And they've got the whole world in their pocket. They're merciless. They hunt down any human who becomes a demon. Going against them means taking on the whole world.
And I bet I know who's at the top.
Those who get captured and sent here are the lucky ones. We may be monsters, but at least we have our lives.
Sure, until they get fed to me. Thanks for the info.
Even if you manage to escape this place, thousands of exorcists controlling powerful Malachim will be out there waiting for you. There's nowhere for you to run. Nowhere.
I'm not going to run. I'll gladly die, as long as I take Artorias with me.
Well, don't anyone ever let you tell me that I'm not all for a good old-fashioned revenge story.
Dear me, not a word of apology? What is wrong with you people? There I was, sleeping like a sweet babe, when suddenly... From paradise down to hell! No worse, a grimy prison cell! You see why I'm not feeling well.
And you are?
Hooray! You asked! I'm thrilled to introduce to you the wise sorceress who travels the 11 seas, who scoffs at the might of dragons! None other than the acclaimed, the illustrious Machikikikambilu Dindo Dindo Laroon Do! Magilu for short.
Maggie-Lou?
No, Ma! Like Soggy Shoe or Doggy Doo, or call me any of those things and I'll turn you into a froggy stew! I suppose you'll never understand. People can be so tragically unlearned. But hey, like I care!
Oh, good. We found the bard. But anyway,
I can't believe she snuck up on me. Who is she?
This is no ordinary prison. We must be cautious. Trust no one. She said she's a powerful witch.
Did she have a Moloch tethered?
No, I didn't sense Malachim around her. She's an ordinary human, I think.
Then she's an ordinary magician, not a witch. If she tries to trick me again, I'll crush her and be done with it.
come on, you can't bring harm to the comic relief. That's just not right. Anyway, Find the watchtower. I believe that means going this way? Place can be a little mazy, but I think we'll be alright. I can always press the X button to keep track of where I'm going. Anyway, oh, we got a save point up here. Excellent. Unfortunately, this is one of those games where I can't just save anywhere. But fortunately, it's also the kind of game where I have as many save files as I do space on my computer, which is a lot, so that's at least nice. Ooh, a void ring, actually. Let's take a look at that. Sarah's is a temporary party member. You can't touch her equipment, so don't bother. But let's see. The void ring reduces non-elemental damage. That's nice. We're still working on the resistance ring for now, so I'll hold off on the void ring for a bit, but that'll be nice for later. We also have titles now, which also have certain special effects, like in decreasing the spirit gauge cost and whatnot, but I'll deal with those later. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Something about Sarah's being a temporary party member, something about not being able to touch her equipment, something along those lines.
More?
This one. He's a demon!
Get ready.
Alright, let's see. The red-eyed swordsman with boosted defense. Not too much HP, though. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was going to say. You noticed that the void ring reduces damage from non-elemental attacks? Well, the weird thing about that is that in this game, non-elemental is essentially an element, which doesn't actually make sense at all. It's non-elemental.
He's strong.
Chips in the blades already. Brittle, these exorcist knives. I've got to reclaim Stormhowl.
Stormhowl? That sword we found?
You found it? Where? Do you have it? Please tell me.
It's in a storage room. Down below.
Down below? You have my thanks.
He's an odd demon. If things settle down, we'll miss our window. Hurry!
Here 1 minute and gone the next, and unfortunately I didn't get a chance to talk about how his theme slaps. But anyway, yeah, let's keep moving on.
Stormhowl. Could that demon be...
What is it?
Nothing. That demon swordsman was just strange. He was so full of fury, but when you started talking about that sword, his manner changed completely.
Don't think too much about it. He's a demon after all.
The prisoners here are all so unusual. Except for you.
Forget it. Like I care what a Moloch thinks of me.
Nice backpedaling. I approve. So not only have we found the bard, we've also found the fighter. Good. I like to imagine that my D&D fighter character that I ran with for like a year wasn't always quite so hyper-aggressive. But anyway, in the next episode of Let's Play Tales of Berseria, we're going to continue going through the prison island and climb our way to the top and see if we can't find our way out of here. See you guys then!